Okay, before we jump into the design of our prototype, in this lesson, we're going to talk a bit about user interface kits, or UI kits as we call them, how to find them and how to use them. What is a UI kit? It's simply a collection of ready-made components that be used when designing. These components can be anything from buttons, forms, messages, banners, any design element that you might want to use a lot of times in our design. The good thing about using UI kits is that we can create many different screens and complex flows just by mixing and matching different components. So it's something that's going to really speed up our design. And because this is a rapid prototyping course, we don't want to design anything from scratch. We want to be as efficient and as speedy as possible when it comes to using ready-made components to come up with a prototype that looks and functions really well. Now, if you are a designer, you might be able to create a UI kit from scratch. But if you don't have any design experience and you're following this course, I'm going to give you some really useful tips and references on where to find UI kits and how to adjust them to fit your prototype needs. The very good thing about Figma is that it has an active community that is accessible to everyone. And I'm going to show you how to use that community to find and browse designs and UI kits to use in your prototype. Let's see how it works.
First of all, once you're logged into Figma, what I want you to do is go to the top left and click on your account name. You can see this community button here, and I'm going to go ahead and click it. As you can see, the community includes tons of resources ranging from full design systems that companies have published, down to wireframes, illustrations, icons, different styles of typography, and even some mobile designs and web designs that you can just use. Now, I've already selected this option showing UI kits at the top, but feel free to go ahead and browse the community inside Figma to find any relevant designs that you might want to use. Going back to the UI kits, you can see a lot of different UI kits that you can use, whether you're creating a web, a desktop, or a mobile app. I've already found a UI kit that I really want to use for my app, so I'm going to go ahead and show you which one I chose. First of all, it's worth saying that I'm going to be creating a mobile application, but that doesn't mean to use the exact same UI kit. You can use anything that you find and is interesting to you for your idea. I'm going to go ahead and search for mobile UI kit. I found this UI kit here that I'm going to use. This is a remix of a very popular UI kit in the community. It's basically an updated version. All I'm going to go ahead and do is tap on duplicate. And this is going to copy this file into my drafts. From here on, I can use this file as if it was my own. I can use anything, any component, any screen, any layout that is included in this UI kit for my final project. What I'm going to do before showing you other inspirations that I'm going to use, I'm going to click here at the top. I'm going to click rename, and I'm going to name this final project. I'm going to use this file as a baseline for everything that I'll design so that I don't need to go back and forth between other files. Now, the app that I'm going to be creating is a meditation app, and I have a couple of ideas of what I want this app to include, but one of the things I know I'm going to need is something like a music player, something that looks a bit like Spotify or SoundCloud, because I'm going to use this for my different meditation sessions that I'm going to include in the app. So what I'm going to do is, because this UI kit that I've selected won't really have everything that I need, I'm going to go back to the community and I'm going to search for music player. These first two kits I really like. I like the design, I like the aesthetics of them. So I'm just going to duplicate them as well in my drafts. And when I'm actually designing my application, I'll see if there's anything that I want to use to just copy and paste it and remix it. So I'm just going to duplicate this and also go back and duplicate this music player UI kit. And that's what's great about Figma and the community. It's so open and it's so visible to everyone that you can literally just mix and match from different designs that you can see anything from freelancers to really big and popular companies in the world. Design is completely open, so feel free to just take everything that you feel like could be a good inspiration and use it in your design. And we're good to go. That's it. Feel free to browse the community, find things that you like, find your own inspiration, and anything that you feel like could be a good fit for your design, make sure to either like it or duplicate it directly in your drafts.
And we're good to go. In the next lesson, we're going to look at finding references and inspiration for our prototype.